let's take a look at something a little bit different. Yes, it's a box. It's a box that would normally... Yeah, it's a box. Wouldn't normally review boxes, would I? It's not just a box, it contains a thing. It's a not quite nice box. Reflex Active. What do you think a Reflex Active could be unless you've actually read the description? Yeah, it's a watch. I was asked to review this because you may normally see this around. Yeah, let's pop it open because I've already opened this because I'm going to say I've had this since Christmas. So 6 months, 7 months, somewhere in there. So everything's open. So when I open it, oh yeah, the watch isn't here. Yeah, it's not in the box. I wonder why that could be. I could have no idea why that would be the case. That's because it's here on my wrist. Well, I should give it a wipe, shouldn't I? I should really give it a wipe. It doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. Doesn't look good indeed. Giving it a wipe. So yeah, it's a watch that I've had for the past since Christmas. And yeah, I've been wearing it. So you're going to see when I actually made this video, because of the date and time on my watch, because it's controlled by my phone. And there is a... Yeah, let's just look through the box first. So the watch used to sit on this. So it was in here, nicely packed. Nice bit of foam. Bad looking. I think it was actually that way around, because that makes more sense. So it's kind of like this. Oh yeah, we put that to one side. What else do we have in here? We have some instructions, the protective thingy that was on the screen, and lift. It says, yeah, lift the charger. It was a bit more neatly packed than this. Oh yeah, there's a couple other bits in there. And that's the cable. So standard USB with that magnetic fitting that's on tracking devices and such devices as this. It's kind of skinny and kind of short, but hey, that's how it is. So let's look at the instructions, which are very brief because they have a QR code for all of them. And you've got for the app. There is an app. So this one is this Series 4. Series 4, got it? Good. So kind of brief, kind of simple, because yeah, it's only really just like watch stuff, and there's not a lot to do in here, and just explaining how to put on a watch in the different strap types that this is available in. Let's just pop these things away. Gonna need that today. Actually, let's just put that to one side. Let's put the box here. Angle it nicely in the background. So yeah, this is the watch. You may be able to see this. I may take this off just to make it easier. And this is, you're going to see it with obviously signs of wear because it's been worn for 6 months. So yeah, 21 minutes past 9. Can you actually see the screen well? Do I zoom in a bit further? Yeah, so Saturday the 17th of July 2021. Battery indicator, normally on that side, very faint. You can see it's connected via Bluetooth. It's not, because the phone it's connected to is here, videoing this. So you tap it to see the screen, to see the time, and you go through modes. So number of steps, I haven't moved an inch. Admittedly, I haven't really been wearing the watch this morning. Distance for something. Calories burnt. Oh, your distance for what you've done, calories you burnt, time you slept. All these things can be set up in the app. Sports, because you have choices of sports in here. So you press and hold, you can do walking, running, cycling, hiking, sports. Weather. Weather would normally display something like the weather, but you set up through the app once again. Messages, it does have a little bit of letting you know what sort of brief part of message is going on, and more is basically just settings to do in powering off, find phone, reset. Yeah, let's go back. Oh, cycle all the way through, that's madness. So power off to turn it off. About lets you know about. Yep, that's what it is. That's what it's running. Find phone, it will vibrate the phone. At the moment, it will do nothing. Reset to reset it. More, done, time. Yeah, so that's the watch. So watch-wise, yes, tells the time. As a normal watch person, not really had a smartwatch, nothing like that at all. Kind of a little bit of an adjustment to having to charge a watch periodically. Kind of used to just leaving it, forgetting about it, because mainly it's just a watch for me. The other elements are not as important, but yeah, the step counter is interesting. It's not so bad. It's a lot better than my previous watch that had a step counter and was mysterious in the way it counted. But it could have been the way it was set up. It could have been my wrist, the way I walk. Yeah. As a watch, what can I say? Yeah, so I know this is from Argos because I looked and they sell them, so it's reasonably priced. Yeah, so yeah, that part's the positives. It can tell the time, it can take your steps, it communicates with an app, it can give you weather bits when it's communicating with the app via your phone, and can give you short messages that you know if something's happening when your phone buzzes in your pocket in a very simple way, not in like a smartphone watch would do. It's not as that. Main things that I would say that I've had difficulties with, not difficulties, maybe things that have niggled a bit. The connection between the amount of battery the device shows and the app shows, there's disparity on, and I've had it run out of battery when it appeared to not need that. I don't know if that's my charge or not, but I've just started charging it more often. Maybe I just left it a little bit too long because of my forgetting about the watches needs to be charged more often. The other things, the weather thing keeps disappearing. I don't know what that is when it seems to be always connected. And some of this is to do with a recent update of the app, because the app changed. So if you look on the website, on like Argos's website, it shows a slightly different app than the current version. So maybe there's some niggles and bumps that have been popped in, because when it shows a message, you can get the same message like 3 times. Not 3 times in a row, but 3 times with it tells you you've got 3 messages, but it's the same message 3 times. Or kind of like that. Yeah. And yeah, I'm just showing bits of wear. I think they may be down to me. Little bits of wear here and there. A bit more wear than I'd expect, maybe. It's got a QR code on the bottom. Yeah, it's fine. Best thing is probably you could, if it was snap off, you probably could quite easily replace its strap with another one. Not being a strappy replacey person, but I'm sure you could, so you get around that issue. Would I recommend? If you are looking for like stepping between, maybe yeah, I would. Obviously you could just shell out the full whack and get a far better smartwatch. You could get, depending on which form of phone you own, whether it's iOS or Android. But those you really do have to charge a lot more. Like, yeah, I'm not sure I could keep up with that personally. This is fine. This is as far as I would possibly go. At the moment, that could change. So, my thoughts are, if you're in the market for a watch that is a little bit more smart and you don't want to spend a whole heap of money, and you want to, there's different versions that look different ways, yeah, this is a good way to go. And as it comes from Argos, you can trust Argos. Argos are a big brand, they're a big company, they're big, they're everywhere, kind of. They don't generally sell bad things. They mostly just inexpensive things, and this is an inexpensive thing that has done everything I wanted it to do. The niggles are just little niggles that I've had. Other than that, it's told the time the whole time correctly, apart from one time which was mysterious, but I think that was to do with where we were somewhere where there wasn't any, the phone signal was a little bit bad and it went a bit mad. It pushed me forward 1 hour for some reason, and then got stuck until I found signal again. But yeah, that was just to do with the communication. Maybe it's getting a bit stuck between whatever. So for the most part, yes is the recommendation. So yeah, thank you for the person who suggested this. I hope this meets what you expected. As for everyone else, let me know in the comments below what you think. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe, and I shall see you very soon with a shorter, more regular video.